Welcome back to Bridgeburner 412 Plays Bloodborne, our 100% walkthrough of this masterpiece. So we left off here, we cleared out the ticks of Cainhurst, and now we are kind of entering the castle proper. I was having some burps there for a second, pardon me. So there we go. So that's where they grab you. So we'll just take care of that business right there. And we're coming up on a... I don't know what these guys are called, but they have a sword. And they're really fast with the sword, so you can, if you can get a parry out pretty quickly, they are easily dispatched. They will poke you, and each poke staggers. Here we are, and we're going to get our outfit that we're going to wear against Martyr Logarius. Here's the Executioner set. There are two baddies there. That lady is up there somewhere. I think she's up there. So she's not out here. So I just like to pull. Okay, apparently they're not going to pull, so I guess I'll just use a gun. The bullet seems to go right. Seriously. And they do that screaming thing, and the screaming can stagger you. But what staggers them is a big old fire chainsaw to the face. So, you know, shout all you want. I can knock this guy off. There he goes. Hi. So, the Executioner Garb. Executioner Garb has pretty good arcane defense. Where is our Executioner Garb? So, 110. I guess it's about the same. One of the things about the game that sometimes people will criticize is the lack of armor specialities. Okay, so this kind of is where the garbage starts. So before we do that, we're going to open this up, and we're going to get the Vile Blood Register, which is it's a PvP, kind of keeps track of who's, scoring stuff. I don't even know if it's still a thing. But this is 100% walkthrough, so I want to give you where everything is. Uh-oh, I hit it up. So, I believe we have enough for a level, so let's go down. I can show you where this spits out. Because so our lamp is right there. At this point again in the game, I am not a great player. I am a competent player, so not being a great player, when you get into the last third of the game, it's probably best to go back and spend those echoes every time you can. Did we get any packets? No, we did not get any packets. Hey, wake up, doll.
What is... Very well.
Alright, so we'll get that to 35. That was our goal. Then we'll get our endurance up to 30.
Farewell, good hunter.
And back we go. So now, in addition to the ghost witches with the daggers, we're going to come across, I guess you would call them blowgun guys that just shoot blow darts at you. And try to stagger you while you're getting stabbed. So we're gonna meet those guys for the first time. And up we go into the snowy castle. Okay, so there is a guy way over there where you see that candelabra, the three. It's kind of hard to see the candlelight, but there is a guy over there. So we're going to kill that guy, then we're going to jump down his little platform and run up the stairs and funnel all of these ghosts into the stairs and mow them down. Now the problem is when you get over there, there's obstacles you got to dodge, of course. And when you get over there, the stairs aren't flush up against the wall. So often what will happen is I'll run past and then I'll try to go up the stairs and I'll be between the stairs and the wall, which causes some trouble. So just, I'm already in trouble. So, see I'm getting hit with the blowtorch. So that staggers you. So this is the guy we want to kill without getting trapped. Okay, we got him. Now we're going to head to the stairs. Okay, and we're just going to funnel all of these guys right up here and take care of the business. It's great that you can clip the stairs, and you know, the enemy clips the stairs so often, or clips walls so often, that I have absolutely zero guilt about doing it myself. Okay, then you're going to want to come back, and there's still more of these wretched enemies. Kill her while we're at it, even though we're going to go back there and get an item. Chest. We're going to kill her while we're here. Boop boop! Goodbye! Come up here, drop down, and there is a chest. Where we will get the Evelyn. That is the Blood Tinge build gun. Scales best off of Blood Tinge. And it's super duper. I've never used it because, as I've said before, I've never done a Blood Tinge build. Okay, so we're going to take care of that guy over there. But there are some people of mayhem up here. There's some stabbers with the pokey swords. And there is a dude up there with the blowgun. So we're going to go up and get rid of him first, and then take care of everybody else. Okay. And we're going to work our way back this way. Mr. Pokey. See, they have quite a health pool. And to be honest, once I get up here, I never really remember where everything is. I have to do a little bit of wandering around. There's like 3 of those pokies over there. So we're getting hit again with the blowtorch. That is coming from over there. So we're coming this way. And here's the guy following us. Let's see how fast they are. But they do fall down. hit from the guy from way over there. Hoping this guy would come over here. So I just make my way down the middle row here and take care of those guys. I'm going to pick that up after I kill Mr. Happy over here. So you can see there's the wall. Easily done. Okay, there should be another pokey over here. Useless numbing mist. Where did that other pokey go? Maybe we killed him already. Or maybe he comes from this side. There he is. So I have figured out how to get killed. Surrounded by 3 of these pokey guys over there. Get your junk. And then this is not away, so we gotta go around and we're gonna be looking for a lever. We gotta go outside to do that. My first playthrough, I mentioned this in my marathon, my first playthrough, I did not recognize that this window was out and I was running all over the place in here. Up all of these stairs till I finally figured out that, oh, you can go out the window. And then had I just listened to the sounds, you know, I would have known. So here comes some dudes. If you do not kill these dudes, oh my god, that was a bunch of garbage right there. He teleported right around me. So you saw there's another one flew down. If you don't kill these dudes, they will follow you in that room. And the last thing you want is for them to follow you in that room. That room is going to add another layer of complexity. So we have the crying ladies, but we're also going to have screaming ladies who will shoot out a ring of paralysis that will paralyze you, and that will allow all of the other screaming ladies to come and stab you to death. So you want to kind of check for the headless ones. The headless ones are the screamers. So there's one right in front of me. It's really hard to see, but if you just run out and try to dispatch her as quickly as possible. They do have less health, so that's what they put around you like that. And then the others come around you and stab you. So it's a little bit similar to the witches of Hemwick. So that one has a head, that one has a head. So I think there's only 2 headless over here. There's another one at least around the corner over there that we're going to see. So just, you know, I will often skip this room because, you know, I'm not doing a blood tinge build. Not that it's really super hard, but you know, it can be annoying. So, you know, you can see the one over there turning. This one is going to get pulled, so I'm going to try to get around the table here. And get the knight's gear. So you'll see they'll send in the one with the head first, but you want to run past her and get headless if you can, because that's the problem. Getting visceral. Okay. Heal on up. And there's another headless over there, and there's a shooter and a stabber. So I always come in and grab headless first. And then our blowtorch guy. And come and get this. So these executioner gloves, when we get to the top and fight Master Logarius, Martyr Logarius, he's going to be shooting skull orbs at us, magical skull orbs. Those gloves, if you're doing an arcane build, will allow you to do the same thing. Of course, it will not hit nearly as hard, but if you're doing an arcane build, there are kind of a requirement. Just run along the ledge here. Try not to fall off. And we come in here, and we have the lever that's going to allow us to make our way up to Martyr Logarius. So what that does, now we've cleared all of this. Of course, if we die, all of this will be refilled in. So what it does is it moves a shelf. Wait, I'm going the wrong direction. It moves a shelf to open up this ladder. So on my first playthrough, I opened this up and then wondered why is it opened up, and I completely didn't see the ladder. It took me a while to figure out the ladder was there. So what'll happen is, for our boss run, and we're going to be going back Spender Echoes and everything. For our boss run, you come out here. This is our elevator from the lamp. And, oh, we missed one. Hi. To be done. Guess we missed two. So you can see these ghosts are everywhere. Ow, ow. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. So, you'll come out there. And you'll see, because we're going to go and do this. Where you run past this music stand, getting shot the whole time by the guy, and then you'll climb up the ladder. This is the most annoying boss run in the game, and it's the one you will most likely make the most, because Martyr Logarius is an incredibly difficult boss. So, be prepared to loathe that boss run. So that warm blood gemstone gives you a blood tinge scaling of 13.5. So if you're a gun build, that you really want. Okay, so we're going to head up here. There isn't too much up here, but there is a chunk. Here's two chunks, I believe. Yes. Two chunks. And then there's going to be another chunk way over here. I think. I could be misremembering, though. I'm feeling like I'm misremembering for some reason. I am misremembering. There's not another chunk over here. I guess I got all the chunks. Am I missing a chunk? I guess I got them all. If I didn't, please leave a note in the comments and I'll rectify that situation. Alright, so we're going to come out onto the rooftops. And there'll be a red-eyed gargoyle dude. You hear another one flapping down. Two of them. So let them do their thing. You execute them. gargoyle. I'm too fast for you. Here's the knight's wig. So, if we're looking at all of that gear, let's see, the knight's wig. It's good for blood tinge. So all of the gear, like the knight gear is 140 blood tinge. The knight stuff is good for blood tinge. Okay, now, so we came out of the little tower over here. Let me top off. Came out of the little tower over here, went over there, got the thing, and then you're meant to come this way. You drop down here, walk along the edge, drop down here, walk along the edge. I can never remember if there is a thing there. There is not. Feels like there should be something, but there's. Drop down here, and you can slide to your death. And drop down here. Get the Kin Gold Blood 10. Make your way up the ladder of fun. Come here and grab the hunter's marks, and that's where the boss is, up there. Okay, so we've got 30,000 echoes. I always come here with 0 echoes and a lot of vials. So we're going to head back to the hunter's dream using one of the hunter's marks that we just got. And get ourselves ready to go for Martyr Logarius. If you got your parry game on, parrying helps you enormously. We'll be one-handing our weapon. You want to be able to hit quick. So, did we get enough? Did we get 5? We have just enough to raise our weapon. Woot woot. Get that up to +8. I don't think we've got any gems that is going to help us at this point. Just for blunt. We got nothing in the triangle spot, so that's good. I don't think we have to repair. Good, good. And then we're going to use our packets. I think that's 10,000, 8,000.
Well, good. Very well.
And we are going to come up here. We're going to swap out our Echoes Moon Rune for our More Vials Rune. Right now we only have the +3 vials. There is a +4 that we're going to come across a little bit later. And I spend absolutely every echo. Well, you know, not every echo. Because, you know, you can one-off this guy, or it can take you a million tries. So, if it's taking you a million tries, the last thing you want is to be going in with, you know, 20,000 echoes that you're going to have to pick up every time, because the fight is hard enough. Okay. So here's our boss run. Hopefully just one. Take a let that go up, but we want it to go down to save you some time. You're going to come this way, right side of her, left side of that. Take your finger off the button right when you get, because you want full stamina going up this ladder. He can hit you with those things enough times to knock you off the ladder. So if your stamina disappears, you will fall off the ladder. And then you're surrounded by those annoying screaming dagger wielding ghosts. So as we're heading over there, the strategery is you want to try to get him up against a wall and stay to the side of him as much as possible. You want your dodge on, your dodge game going, you want your parry game going. He is very fast. He has a giant sickle pick thing that he swings. But the most difficulty is the magic that he shoots out at you. He does have 2 phases. In the second phase, he will become airborne and fly all over the place, which you can parry or you can dodge. Then he will plant spikes into the roof that will generate flying magic spikes that will stagger you. So the key is to get rid of those once they appear and then focus back on the boss. So that giant thing, pretty brutal. Now you'd think with all the blood tinge stuff that you got that you would want blood tinge protection. I think all of the attacks are actually arcane. Okay, so you want to run in. So you see right there, getting hit by one of those skulls took half my health. So you want to get your dodge on, get to the side of him. Should not be trying to fight him from the front. I'm trying to get him back to the wall. If I can get him back to the wall, then he can't do his back step. That's a big one. Dodge that. Back up, he's going to explode to phase 2. He's a little early for phase 2. I was too early on my gun. There we go. That's the thing he's going to put it in the ground. I would say just shoot your target, shoot it with the gun. Slow on my parry. Heal up. Also, can get knocked off the roof. So you want to keep your wits about you. So every time he puts that down, I'm angling my gun to hit it. Oh, no, he's going to drop on me. That should have dodged. I'm trying to back out to get a heal. There we go. I've got him up against the wall. That's where I kind of want him. And Martyr Logarius is dispatched. Okay, so he is one-offed. Now, if this is your first playthrough of Bloodborne, I'm not gonna lie to you, you're gonna die here a lot until you get the gun parry timing down, and able to negotiate, you know, these things on the roof, being able to have your wits about you to switch the target when he throws the that spike into the ground that creates the cloud. I'm not sure if you saw it, you can rewind and see it, but when he throws that in the ground, up in the air, a cloud of spikes will appear and shoot you and stagger you. So you need to get rid of that as quickly as possible. So the gun is perfect for that. So, but you'll see we came in with 23 vials. We have 7. We came in with 20 bolts. We have 3. So it's really, it's really a tough fight. So it'll just take practice, and just hang in there. You will get it. So this stupid crown you put on, and you can run around with it. It's not terrible, as you can see. Blood tinge scaling, of course. You put this on your head, and then that wall disappears. The only way you would know that, I think, is if you're putting it on right there and walk towards that wall. But now you know. That's what you do with it. And you want this because this is going to give us a second summons that we're going to then give to Albert. Albert's quest is to destroy all of these people and the Biobloods and the Bioblood Queen, whom we're going to meet here. And it will get us a pretty useless rune. But this is a 100% walkthrough, so I want to show you everything. So you proceed in. Also, if you're struggling with Logarius, you can always come back. Where you can get a little bit powered up, come back, and then take care of him. So here's the summons that we want that we're going to give to Albert. And then there is a torch over here, a lamp. That's easy to miss. But this is another PvP kind of thing. So you kneel before her. Annalise. Yes, she's the Biobloods. So swear the oath so that you will get the item. Swear the oath. Spreading corruption. Get corrupted.
Now, We too.
Okay, and you get the badge, which will allow you to buy Logarius's wheel down in the place. I don't think you get his sickle thing or whatever that thing was, and you get the corruption root. And that we're not going to offer her any blood dregs to her. We are going to exit. And in our next episode, I'll show you what to do with that summons. But after you're finished with her, or with Martyr Logarius, give yourself a big pat on the back, because he is easily top 3, maybe top 4 difficult bosses in the game. So congratulations, and we'll see you next time as Bridgeburner 412 walks 100% through Bloodborne.